morning, my awesome friends and followers of this awesome channel and the members. Thank you to each and every one of your members. We still have over 400 members, which is unbelievable. Just goes to show you, good people collate together like a collage. Anyway, yeah, it is Friday the 15th of November. It's the start of the weekend. Thank Crunchy, it's Friday. You know the score. Well, the last 24 hours have been exciting. They've been exciting, and I'll explain to you. Right. There's a subject I was going to cover, but I've just had a thought. Wait till later. Later on, I have a call later on with my solicitor where we are presenting a case to the CPS and we are asking for information from the police. And I knew this from day one. And I'll tell you now, I have got absolutely no faith whatsoever in the police. Suffolk police are shit. Kent police, not bad. Sussex police, ridiculously woke. Gloucester police, some officers quite good. Other officers, woke shit. But I will point this out. Now, I don't understand this. I received a massive email last night from a detective from Gloucester. I phoned him up. I had a row with him on the phone, actually. And I said, you're lying to me, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to go in. I won't mention his name at the minute. But journalists have been following my online stalking. Lots of them have been following it. They know. I mean, there's one or two that I send messages to on WhatsApp. Don't care. I'm not telling you who they are. But I have an email from an officer from Suffolk Police to say, Trevor, just to let you know, the charters came back with the name and address, IP address of the individual. Thank you. I've got that email. My solicitor's got that. I've got another email. Trevor, to let you know that I went out on Sunday and I made an arrest of the individual. And, okay, thank you. I've got that one. I've also got another email that says, during questioning, he admitted AB. Oh, he admitted it. You've got that email. Thank you. So you've got the confession in a recording, yep. So what I'm doing now is, because I never really had faith in the police, and I don't care what they get up to. Let them get on with their shit. Let them go around arresting people for spitting on the floor and doing. Let them do their shit, because they don't stop crime. Okay, how's this affected you? Yep, massive victim impact report. Okay, got that. The solicitor, got all these. The solicitor. Okay, so now we request the information, because I knew the police were shit. But this is where I win now on a civil prosecution, because I have all the evidence. I've got a confession and I've got all the emails from different police forces, which leads me to an individual. So if you're watching this video right now, you think you're walking away from this, over my dead body. Never. I am very, very resilient. And I did say, and I always said, I will go after each of them one by one. And I will. And so far, so good. That's 2 ticks in the box already with 2. And another 1 to go. And then we've dealt with that. I don't care if people say Trevor's ginger, Trevor's that, Trevor's this. Do you know what's embarrassing? When the police say, well, Trevor, you have a YouTube channel and you expressed your opinion. You've spoke about the case. Yes, I have. But I didn't mention the individual's name, did I? No. I'm not that stupid. But apparently now you're not allowed to talk about being victimised, because then you're not the victim anymore. That's how shit the police force is in the UK. But I'll tell you now, last night when I received, Trevor, have you seen my email? No, I haven't. Go and read my email. I read it. I then had another detective look over it, and who pulled it to pieces. He pulled it to pieces, where he's only mentioned one part of a malicious Communications Act, but he hasn't mentioned the other part of it. He hasn't mentioned the other. I mean, it was a very, very well described email. It was like very too defensive, if I'm honest. Very too defensive. It's like the police are protecting a criminal. And I said it to him, but it's not done. So the detective that I'm seeing now, a good friend of mine actually, is looking over the email. He's going to give me all the information today about it. And then we go to the, I can't remember the name of this thing, but it's the police complaints about, I want the CPS to look at this. I mean, a detective should not be making a decision on whether he thinks the CPS will look at a case or not. It should be the CPS's decision to make that decision. Anyway, there we go. But I am smiling because I told you it's going to be a great Christmas, and it will be. Right, so what else is happening then? President-elect Donald Trump has now chosen, believe it or not, Robert Kennedy. He's going to be in charge of the Department of Health and Human Resources. See, the minute that President-elect Trump selected him, shares in pharmaceuticals took a nosedive. Oh, they did. They lost billions. Fantastic. It just goes to show you, doesn't it? If they're losing billions because of the new president, then it's quite clear that the other president was promoting these drugs. It's just my opinion. There you go. Yep. And what else? They may be picking a female for the next Archbishop of Canterbury. Now, it's caused controversy, but I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing because it's quite clear men in positions to look over vulnerable people are coming across as not very trustworthy. Like, imagine going to the church for sanctuary after being abused at home and finding out that you're telling your confessions to someone who's going to exploit them for his own benefits. Maybe women should be in charge of the church. Listen, don't shoot the messenger. It's just an opinion. But maybe they should be in charge of the church. Men can't be trusted, in my opinion. There we go. And Tulsi Gabbard has been selected as the incoming president-elect's new intelligence chief. The media are already going after her. I mean, this is a lady that served her country as a US Marine. This is a lady who fought for freedom. And already the left are ripping her apart, going, oh, she's a friend of Putin. She's a friend of Russia. She's not a friend of Russia. Listen, let me point this out. Anyone that says, I think we should sit down and negotiate with Russia rather than have them as an enemy, to me, that's a good thing. How can sort of being nice to people that are meant to be your enemy be a bad thing? Why should you always stand there and go, we must do this? It's crazy. Leave them alone. I mean, I think it's better to have friends around the world than to have loads of enemies. It's just my opinion, you know. Yeah. Only those that have been to war will really understand that. Those that have known nothing about war or the trauma or the travesty that happens will always fight and go, yep, we need to go to war. It's idiots. I think it's a time that we at this time, the way things are going, we need to sit down, take 5 minutes and embrace what's going on and then try and fix it. You can't always be on edge. There we go. Yeah. My son has asked to stay up tonight. I think it's 1 o'clock in the morning UK time. Mike Tyson is fighting Jake Paul. Don't know who's going to win. I'd like to think Mike Tyson, but Jake Paul's fit, half the age. I mean, he's been training really hard. He looks in good shape. I don't know. Let's see. If anything, it's going to be a freak of a show. There we go. And it shouldn't be classed as a professional fight. It shouldn't be, but it is. Yeah. Which is a shame. King Charles has attended the premiere of Gladiator 2 on the red carpet. Yes, he met all the cast. There was a little bit of exchange between him and Denzel Washington. When he said to Denzel Washington, did you like playing an emperor? And Denzel was like, I was actually, I was nice. You have to watch it. I was nice. I did a good job. I was a nice emperor. Yeah, he looked a bit on edge, but all good people. It is the weekend. Fantastic day. I've got Steve coming at 10:30 this morning. My ceiling is fixed, but it needs painted. So Steve is coming to paint it. So I'm looking forward to that. That'll be done then. Living room done. Ready for Christmas. Brilliant. Oh, well. Well, listen, people. Yeah, have a wonderful day, every one of you. A big shout out to every one of you who has purchased a copy of this on Amazon. My book, First Into Sang, and about my biography about being a soldier in a war zone and the aftermath of it. Those that have bought this, thank you. This book was released in 2015, 9 years ago. Next April, it'll be 10 years. And it's now ranked this morning number 88 in Amazon's bestsellers. Number 88 out of tens of thousands of books, because you're doing it. Thank you very much. Don't forget to leave a review, please. I'd appreciate that. I like reading them all. But thank you. I never thought we'd get back in there. It would be a dream to get into Amazon's top 10 for Christmas. It really would be. And this would make a great little stocking filler for one of your family. Anyone that's read it will tell you it's a decent book. Okay? Put a lot of effort into that, actually. Yeah. And for those that don't know, my bookmark is my 2IC that died, Justin Couples. Poor guy. Justin was an American, actually. He used to be in the US Navy, and he came to join the British Army. His wife, Vilma, was from Lithuania. He was my language speaker. He he learned to speak a little bit of Pashtuni, so he could interact with the locals, and he was a great radio operator as well. Yeah. Great guy, unfortunately. Died on the 4th of September 2008. Ah, well anyway, have a wonderful day, everyone. Thanks for all your support on this channel. It means a lot. And take care. And remember, delete all those that are negative in your vicinity. Delete them all. If you delete people that do nothing but bring you shit, your Christmas will be excellent. Thanks very much, and have a great day.